Hey everybody, it's Valerie from Very Random Valerie, and it's Thursday evening, March 27th, 2025. Hope y'all are doing good. Mm. Tonight I just wanted to say, are you following your inner guidance? Are you trusting in the divine timing of your life? Or are you still wrapped up in the ego and trying to control everything? I think I'm about 80/20. I think 80% I'm in trust mode, handing it over to God, trusting the divine timing of my life, and about maybe 20% still trying to control things. It's hard to learn these things. The spiritual journey is not easy. It reminds me of a quote that I think Paul Newman said about getting old, except you can apply it to the spiritual path. I think Paul Newman said something about getting old isn't for sissies or something like that. Well, the spiritual path isn't for sissies either. You know, you may find yourself the odd man out in most instances. I know I do within my own family, um, at work, and just in general. And for some reason, people find me fascinating, and I don't know why. I feel very normal. Um, but I'll just give you an example. Like at work, I'd say most everybody in the office daily gets their food out at a fast food place. Or if they don't, they bring something like a heat and eat and they nuke it in the microwave. On the other hand, I cook all my meals. I fix all my meals at home and I bring them there. And if I need to heat something up, I use their little toaster. I don't nuke anything. Um, they're often asking me what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. I might be drinking some beetroot. They'll say, "What's that funny smell?" And I'll say, "Oh, I just took some oregano oil." When I first got there about 4 years ago, I was taking a different protocol than the recommended. I'm going to do this gesture. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Um, and can you see my shirt? I did this constantly in the office. And they thought I was crazy. But of course, now, a lot of the stuff that I was saying has come to pass. And so they're kind of looking at me like, yeah, I'm the odd man out. Like, how did she know that? A lot of what I know comes from going within. You are your best teacher. You are your own guru, if you will. You have all the answers inside you. And so I encourage you to do that. It's entertaining and it's fun and it can be helpful in the very beginning of your spiritual awakening, especially if you have no one around you like I didn't. To help you understand what in the world is going on in your life and in your world. But there comes a point when you have to stop listening to everybody outside of you and you need to go within. And you also have to develop a skill called discernment and know that when you go within and you get answers, is that divinely given or is it from ego? So there's a lot of work to do, and it's not for the faint of heart. And it's, like I said, Paul Newman said, it's getting old isn't for sissies. Well, the spiritual path and the awakening is not for sissies either. You're going to find yourself the odd man out. You're going to lose a lot of friends. You may lose family members. It's okay, because what's going to come along will be even better. Trust the divine timing. Go within. This is my message for tonight. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I'll talk to you soon.